Dear brothers and sisters, the prophet Ezekiel today, he speaks against the prince of Tyre. And the prince of Tyre is sometimes one of us. Okay? The prince of Tyre is someone who considers himself smart because he became rich. It is not easy to become rich. It is not easy to get your life together, have a certain success, get all the things you have always dreamed, but you made it. And then you look at yourself, you see how many things you have, how many things you have accomplished, and sometimes you forget that you're going to die. Sometimes you forget that all the things we have can be lost in a second. They don't give you life. Are you going to consider yourself a god in front of the people who are going to kill you? The prophet is saying to the prince, oh, you consider yourself so smart, so good, so... What are you going to say in front of the man with a knife who will come for your life? He's predicting the prince's death. Terrible. The Lord in the gospel is talking about the same person. A person who finds security in the things they have. And that's the point. The prince of Tyre feels secure. I have a lot of money. I have a lot of money because I'm so smart. I'm okay. What can happen to me? And that's so. And then keep in mind the sense of security we have when we have things or achievements or whatever is then when we don't have that, when we are struggling with economic issues, or we are not so healthy, or we feel like a failure because we have not accomplished so much, or I feel like a failure because I have not accomplished this that I wanted to accomplish. When we have that, then we feel like something is missing, that we are in danger. In danger sometimes of what people think about us, of what people could say about us. Because I don't have this, I have not achieved that, so I'm in danger because what people, okay? And the Lord, and I hope, I wanted to put that out there because I think that we have to realize that when we are poor, when we realize that we don't have something, that we actually are not the best. Our security comes from Him who loves us. Precisely if we are sick, the doctor is for us. Precisely if we are sinners, the Lord wants to help us. Everybody is a sinner. The only difference is that some people do not realize that they are. The prince of Tyre was poor because all the riches that he had counted as nothing in front of his killers. He didn't know that. The difference between a rich person and a poor person is actually stupidity. Because in front of God, nobody's rich. But with God, nobody can beat you. Okay? So may the Lord help us to trust in God not in what we have, to trust in His love, not in our possessions, so that we may glorify God with everything we have. Amen.